And that's the game. Celtics win 9 straight. So let's bring in Josue now to talk about it all. Injuries, as well as big plays and crunch time, second half victory. Josue, welcome in.
Yes,
What stuck out to you
Bobby.
most about this one?
Oh man, like you said, guys stepping up, towards the end there. It wasn't just Jaylen Brown who really cooled off right in that second half before he hit a couple of big shots. But yeah, look, Al Horford, Grant Williams was tremendous, man, career high. I just thought that this was that type of game where you needed guys like that to step up, but they did it in a way that it really separated. That they created that separated that they needed in that fourth quarter, man. Payton Pritchard, man, he hit some big shots, and then the defensive stops at the end. Obviously, Al Horford just running off the court at the end. I love that, man. I love this win for the Celtics team, especially when you're down and someone like Marcus Smart is limping off the court. Someone like Robert Williams couldn't finish this game, so this was big, especially for the second unit and guys like Malcolm Brogdon getting involved. Just showing the depth of this team for sure.
Yeah, and you see Pritchard come in early even before the injuries on a night where Tatum doesn't play. He takes the wing minutes with 3 guard lineups rather than Sam Hauser, who didn't play again tonight. Big development there on the wing, especially with the trade deadline looming. Feels like Pritchard earned a spot in this rotation coming into this game, at least as that next man up. If someone else steps out, they need to replace a bunch of minutes with Tatum out, and he gave them some shaky minutes early, but second half, once they lost 3 rotation guys, 3 starters, really. You saw him step in there. I think Derek White got banged up in that second half as well, didn't end up returning. Didn't see an update on him. I don't know if it was a thigh or an ankle, but he was trying to jog that off on the sideline after driving into Siakam. So Pritchard closes this one. Big threes. He couldn't get that go-ahead one to go, but the first go-ahead basket fell for him. I think he had one to tie the game as well, just pouring them on in this fourth quarter. And this is now the 3rd time that he's come off the bench with no minutes, no role for a week or 2, and with other guards injured, immediately gives them big buckets, an offensive rebound that almost played a significant role if the Celtics were able to ice the game on that possession. They couldn't. Million block shots both ways in this game, and then he held his own defensively, of course. This guy feels like he's going to stick around through the deadline with what he's given them when other guys go down. We'll see how long Smart misses here with an ankle injury, but you feel good about Pritchard going forward for however amount of time they're going to be without Smart now.
Yeah, I mean, look, this is a big reason why I was never for trading away Pritchard. Like, people are like, oh, he needs to get another opportunity, and he's not even playing. You can cash him in for something that the Celtics need. I'm like, well, this is what the Celtics need, right? That insurance for anyone that gets hurt in the backcourt. And Marcus Smart was one of those guys just because of his style and the way he plays. And as much as the Celtics team is going to need him, obviously for the long run, he's going to get banged up. He plays banged up, and that's just the kind of player he is. Malcolm Brogdon, luckily, right now things have been good and been in the Celtics' favor. But guys like that get hurt, and someone like Pritchard is always anxious, always ready to step up when his name is called. Now we don't know what's going to happen in the future, but for this season, for this team, he needs to be involved. He needs to be someone that's around, and I think this is a great example of that. Another opportunity for him where he steps up, he makes more than just a couple of 3-pointers. 4 3-pointers in this one, some big shots. You talk about that offensive rebound, which in my opinion, I love the confidence in that because he gets the ball, gives it to Al. Al gives it right back to him, who's the one that who's been hit or miss, but at least in that opportunity, he has the confidence to take that shot, and he hits a big one, down the stretch when the Celtics really needed it. I mean, Payton's always going to be ready for those opportunities, and this is one of them. And he's going to get some more minutes. He's just continuing to lead this campaign to convince Mazzulla to give him more playing time, and now it's just a perfect opportunity, with Marcus Smart being hurt, and with these 2 games going down in Florida between the Celtics and Magic, and then of course the Celtics and the Miami Heat.